She's just so smart. Okay, guys. Welcome to the Hey Girl podcast, where we talk everything self-improvement, adulting, maneuvering in your 20s, and just making the right decisions as you grow through life. I'm super excited about this guest today because we are going to get into it. She is a relationship coach, and y'all know what we talk about here, relationships. She's going to drop all the gems, and I have a whole list of questions for her because my love life is in shambles. Oh, no. So it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't understand the dating life. So her name is Keezy.
Hey.
Please introduce yourself. Give them a rundown.
Hey, so my name is Keezy. My name is Raquel.
Oh, Raquel. Do you want me to call you Raquel?
That's up to you. You can do both.
Okay.
Like, if you want relationship advice, we should probably go with
So
Raquel.
we're talking to Raquel today. Everybody meet Raquel.
But Keezy comes out most, you know what I mean? Listen, we do back and forth.
Don't try her now.
Go back and forth on Keezy comes out on different questions. So we're going to be both today. But hey, y'all. Hey, family. How y'all doing? My name is Raquel. I am a marriage and family therapist as well as support with relationships. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I hope that I am going to be beneficial, and so I can't fix them all, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to support it any way that I can.
Our love life is in your hands today.
Oh, no pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, let's see what I can do.
As you see, because I am over it. Okay, yeah.
I see your shirt. I was like, oh, okay, I know what time we on.
Because I am. I had to get a shirt because that's how over it I am. Like, literally.
I love it. I'm like, I know what time.
I have some icebreakers for you just to get, the thoughts flowing.
I'm ready.
It's called this or that, okay? So you got to answer quick. Don't even think about it. Just give me an answer.
All right.
Toxic or peaceful?
Peaceful.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Orange juice.
Good answer. I like OG too. Skinny or thick?
Thick.
Light liquor or dark liquor?
Light.
Really? I like light liquor too. Okay. Old Drake or new Drake?
Old Drake.
Beauty or brains?
Ooh. Brains.
Like, ooh. That's a tricky one. Right. If you had to be a zombie or a vampire, who would you be?
A vampire.
Everybody's saying vampire. Nobody want to be a zombie?
No, thank you. Everybody, first of all, no.
It's like, I'm okay.
At least vampires, they still cute. Like, they still
keep they preserve their looks. Yeah, that is true. That's true.
You stay the same age.
True.
You stay the same beauty.
You hibernate. You in a tree chilling. Okay.
Zombies.
No. It's like, no, right? Your arms is falling off. Exactly. You gotta find something to eat every day. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Right. That is true. I didn't think about it that deep. If you could have a superpower, look at me, y'all. If you could have a superpower, which one will it be?
Oh, to teleport.
Oh, yeah. I always said teleportation, too. I said to be invisible in my last episode. But now that you mentioned that, I think mine will be to, I don't know the future.
Why?
I don't know. But you know what it is? I hate, and maybe this is something I got to work on. I hate knowing, not having control over the future. Like, I need to plan everything out to a T, and I think that's my problem. If I can already see it, and I'm like, right, cool. Let me see if I could switch that up so I don't end there. It's not healthy.
I'm like, okay, just to challenge that. But what would you work on if you could already see it?
If I could already see it, I will work on my patience. Okay. I will work more on my patience and just trust in the journey.
Okay.
I think I just dissected something here. Right.
This is what I do.
You just helped me find a revelation. Let me write that down. So just wait on the journey. Relax. Girl, relax.
Wait.
Okay. So today's quote of the day is, say something positive and you'll see something positive. So, nice. Like manifestation in a way, like speaking life into yourself. I'm a firm believer in like you hold a lot of power in the tongue. So if you speaking negative, oh my God, I'm so broke. Oh, I don't have it right now. That's what your future gonna look like. Hello. You gotta I'm very spiritual too, or biblical, I guess you could say. Okay. I believe in you are what you put out. You gotta speak faith, even if everything don't look, greener on the other side. Yeah. You could be dead broke today, but I know I'm gonna make it out of this. Hello. You feel me? Everything's gonna be okay.
Exactly.
Don't stress. that's what I want you guys to take away from that quote. And that's something I just thought of, because that's something I try to remind myself. Like, you say something positive, things gonna work out, because it literally always does. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you could reflect on your situations, but you always come out of that rut. Mm-hmm. You're never stuck there for long. Yeah. Like, you're always going to make it out. God is always going to see a way. Like, everything is going to be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely just a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So today's topic I want to get into is, do you think people like a fixer-upper, also known as a project? Okay.
So I'm going to give you my Raquel answer and not the Keezy answer.
Can I get both?
Okay. The Keezy. All right. Ooh, the Keezy answer is yes. People like that because it's, they gravitate towards it, and everybody always thinks that it's something that they see something in themselves that I could fix, or I could save you from this or whatever. The Raquel answer is, you're saving yourself by fixing someone else.
You're saving yourself by fixing someone else.
So what that means is, a lot of times we see a lot of our own qualities in somebody else. Mm-hmm. And so we look at those people like, wow, if I would have had this person to save me in this aspect, I wouldn't have went this route, or I would be better in life. And so we see a lot of people and gravitate towards the fixer-upper kind of people because we see ourselves in them. In reality, no, you have to see yourself in yourself, and work on that aspect in yourself so that you're not gravitating towards those type of individuals. Mm-hmm. Because you can't fix anybody.
You can't. Yeah, you literally can't.
Yeah, you can't fix anybody, especially if they don't identify that they themselves even have a problem.
Those are the worst people to deal with. People that think they don't have a problem, but you still going out your way to try to fix them. I was like, that used to be me, like old Destiny. I used to think like, oh, they're quiet, I could help them be more expressive. You know how draining that shit was?
Yeah, but it's only draining because that's the goal that you set for them, and that's not the goal that they set
don't even
for
see
themselves.
Maybe they don't see them being like an expressive extrovert person. Maybe they thriving in their introvertness. They just want to be left alone, and here you are trying to make them do the most. You can't change them. You can't change anybody. Like, let's start there.
At all. But yeah, I definitely think people do gravitate towards like fixing people. Like, this person is great. I just need to. If only they had more people skills. Or if only
more ambitious.
More ambitious. Ambition is like the hugest one. Where
I want to have more ambition.
To do more. I can see it's so much potential. Like, it's so much potential.
Yes.
I want you to do more. And it's like,
you can't fall for potential. Like, they are who they present themselves to be in that moment. Yeah. If they don't see it for themselves, or they're not speaking that over themselves, or setting that goal for themselves, it's nothing you can do. You cannot put yourself in overdrive to get them to get it.
Exactly.
And I'm speaking to myself when I say that. Like, literally, like, if they don't have it, if they don't possess them qualities, they're never going to get it. Or if they are at a later time, on God's time, it's not up to you to get them to see that, because they'll even act like it. Yep. They'll act like it. They'll probably try, and then that's when you get excited, and then when they fall back down, now you let down. Yeah. Now you trying all over again, and you're losing yourself in the process.
Hello? You look okay.
Hello.
So, hold on now.
Hello.
She know a little something, y'all.
I know a little something. And this is all from experience, like life experience, because I used to be that person. Like, it got to a point I had to sit myself like, Destiny, girl, like, please, like, relax. That person's never changing. They are who they are. Yeah. For real.
Definitely unfortunate.
Speaking about acting, do you feel like you ever fell for a chameleon type guy? And what I mean by that, I'm going to explain chameleon. Chameleon is a person that literally shapeshifts the person they want to be just for you. A chameleon ass nigga. He's going to be whoever you need him to be, but still be him in the background, whether he an ain't shit dude or he just good for nothing. But if you need him to, do the groceries this day just so you can shut up, he gonna do it. But he's still like ain't shit.
Same person.
Yeah, same person. Just a shapeshifter. That's it.
So to answer the question, first off, I don't date men. I am very much so a lesbian.
Okay, yeah.
So, no, I've never. I wouldn't. Cheers for that. I wouldn't be able to tell you nothing about a man right now.
A shapeshifter woman. I don't know nothing about that.
Shapeshifter woman, yes. Definitely. And I would just say, like, overall, just this person was a liar. Like, you know, you just look at somebody and it's like,
lying
why
for no
are you
reason.
lying?
For no reason. Unprovoked, yes.
Unprovoked.
Like, nobody asked you to tell this lie. You put together a whole lie for no reason.
Oh my goodness, the unprovoked got it. Because what is wrong with you? Like,
no, for real, you gotta really ask yourself, like, are you okay?
Is everything okay at home?
How is you cool? How is you cool?
Because yeah, so I have felt for that. Someone who, so the beginning of our relationship when we were just dating, they showed me like this one home, like they showed me everything that was just glorious. Like this really nice house they didn't even live in, by the way, but this really nice house, exactly. This really nice house that they didn't live in that I later found out that they were, you know what I mean?
It was giving what's that guy from who did I marry? Legion. That's who it gave.
No, that was Risa Tisa.
You was Risa Tisa, girl. You was Risa Tisa.
Yeah. Did I have my own Risa moment?
You get the best of both.
Listen, it really wasn't the best. It was only one world and it wasn't given.
That sucks.
Right. It was about like, and then this person kept telling me about all this like money that they had and that they had coming in. I mean, it was just so much, and I was so young, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm eating it up.
Just
like,
gullible.
Wow, this is like
they
nice.
knew that too.
I'm just like, wow, this is what I deserve to be with. And then, you know, as time goes by, we finally get into a relationship, and it lasted way too long. And each and every time, it would be like, yeah, I'm this person, I'm going out and getting it. And then I turn around and you're doing nothing and you're using me. Yep. I mean, using me to the utmost, like riding around in my car with people I don't even fuck with, just like spending my money. Mind you, when we started, I thought you had money.
They hated you.
You didn't even like.
That's literally what it is.
It was disgusting. So, yes, I have.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry you went through that, seriously, because no, for real. And I'm glad you made it out that situation safely, because people like that because what that sound like, they literally envied you and they seen your potential and they probably didn't want you to get there, and they wanted you to feel like they were the best that you could do.
Wow.
And they knew you were gullible. People are not dumb, and this is what I learned from my experiences. I feel like this is why I thank the people I dealt with, because even though some of them was like shitty, I learned so much and I took so much from the situation, and I did a lot of research because it got to a point I'm like, I'm going through too much. I need to know exactly what the fuck going on. Like, what is going on? Because this is not okay. This is not how it should be. Like, they hated you. In simple terms, they hated you.
Dang, I've never looked at it like that.
She hated you. She hated you, and she seen your potential. Oh. She didn't want you to thrive, she wanted to take because you were willing to give. Nobody's going to give up the giver.
Ooh. Hello, I'm just like, wait a minute.
Nobody's gonna give up the giver. I'm telling you. Nobody's gonna give up the giver.
I never thought about it like that. I've never thought about it like that. Damn. I just thought that she was just born to be a liar.
She was born to be a
like dissected.
And fuck you, whoever you are.
Hello, have you on
taking her car riding around with people that she don't mess with? That is the lowest of the lows.
Lowest of the low.
She knew what she was doing.
Tell me about it. I had to find out through somebody else's Instagram. My sister was like, do you know this person is in your car driving with? And I was just like, no, I'm at work busting my ass trying to figure it out.
And they just doing joyrides like they driving Miss Daisy.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
People be trying it.
For sure.
I'm glad you made it out that situation, because Jesus, I already know that was probably the toxic.
It was a time.
What was that sign? What was she? Don't say Pisces.
No, Aries.
Ooh, I know about Aries too. Aries are very manipulative people.
Yeah.
They know how to. They chameleons. They dead as chameleons.
Exactly.
They really do know how to like feed off of like your insecurity.
Whatever you're saying or whatever you tell them, they know how to switch it and flip it. Even if she was lying, it just sounds so dumb that you just believe it, because it's like, why would you do?
Why? Like, why? You be like, you know what? Fuck it, forget it, whatever.
Yeah, just like,
all right, you got it. Because at this point, I don't even care to question whatever you just put together.
Literally, you just say anything, and I don't even got it right now.
I don't even got the mental capacity to deal with you, and they know that. They purposely try to drain you, to get you to that point.
To be perfect in every other aspect, like very catering, very like, you know, doing whatever you need them to do, but then turn around and just like still being a liar, still being a manipulator and stuff. It's just outrageous.
Do you feel like that situation helped you like pick your next partner more effectively, or you feel like you ran into the same issue?
Definitely great question. No,
I'd be like that too.
No,
you'd be making the same mistakes.
Yeah, no. I mean, no.
It's a deep sigh. It's serious.
I would say now. Not then though. Like then afterwards I got into another relationship that didn't serve me. Maybe not in the same capacity, but in the same manipulation. But yeah, no, it took me to do more of my own growth to be able to say like, all right, you would never lie to me again.
I'm not dealing with that.
I'm not doing that.
Because you've been through that and you know what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
That was a good one.
Right, that was. I'm sorry,
I did not know where that was about to go, but that was good.
All right, so I want to ask you the next question of, do you think it's better to follow your heart or your head when you're in a relationship?
Ooh. Can I say both?
Oh, that's what be having me conflicted. The heart be wanting one thing, but the brain be like, girl, now you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say your head. Just because, like what you just said, like we know better. You know, our instincts already know better, but then our heart be like, But this is love.
But I love him. But I love, that's my man. My man.
But then your head is just like, are you dumb? Like, what are you doing? We better than this. You're always thinking that, always reflecting on it. Like, why do I keep letting the same thing happen? But it's like, but look like no.
Because I'm a lover girl for real. So I used to always lead with my heart because I'm like, I'll just give them one more try, or let's see how this goes. Or they got it. They almost had it. Let me see. Let me just see. Let me see some. I'm just trying to see some. Like, I just want to see some real quick.
Let me see.
Let me see. Hold on. Step into my office real fast. Let me see some. Okay, so you're saying the head. Okay, I think that's a good answer too.
What you think?
That's the logical answer. I would say, I'm trying to think about what I do.
Okay. What you think versus what you do? Oh, that's two different things.
I think the head. Follow your head, because your intuition knows. Like, if you gotta second guess something, or you like, I don't know, if you don't feel 100% at ease about a decision, then you're more than likely making a wrong decision about a person.
For sure.
If you got to be like, I don't know if they right for me, they not here yet, I don't know, he not doing it, I'm not feeling it, like, that's not your person
at all.
A person that's intentional about you would know. They won't leave no room for you to be thinking anything but other than, that's my person.
Exactly.
He's doing everything he's supposed to do, she's doing everything she's supposed to do. Sure. Life is great. Life is grand right now. Like,
that's true.
That's the only feeling you should be having. Any other thought outside of that? No. Now what I do?
That's what I want to hear. All
right now. No judgment. I follow my heart.
Okay.
I follow my heart. It's very annoying.
Okay.
Very super, super annoying. Kind of in a situation right now where it's like I'm following my heart. Okay. I'm throwing a bone, seeing what's happening at this point, because I'm open to chances. That's how I feel.
How many though?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Ooh, the conviction. Jesus Christ. How many? It used to be, no, I was about to say something crazy. I was about to say it used to be endless.
Okay.
But that's what was kind of damaging me until I took a step back, reassessed, had conversations with him, really sat down and talked about, like, this is what I want out of a partner. This is what I'm not settling for. This is where I would like for you to be, because I've seen it before, so I know you're capable. If you can't meet that, I'm out. Okay. I'm just kind of laying it on the table. It is what it is. Okay. And I'm walking away from the situation more confidently because, like, before, when I was first introduced to that situation, I wasn't aware of who I was, like, at all. I was just vibing. I was just outside. Like, he looked good. He doing this. He doing everything I want at the moment. We lit. Until we progressed. I self-discovered a little more. I started to know myself better. And it made me realize, like, I don't really like when you say that. Oh, I don't like when you do that. What's that about? Like, making me question certain actions and making me side eye you. Like, that is not okay. Like, so shit like that.
I love a good self-reflection.
Yeah.
Because that's where we grow. We definitely grow when we realize, like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
actually, that sounds crazy.
Like, what you meant by that? Right. What did you mean by that? Let's dissect that.
What kind of response you wanted versus what are you talking about?
Yes. What are we talking about for real? Like,
what was you expecting me to respond with when you said something stupid like that?
And why are you so comfortable?
And why are you comfortable saying something like
what that? What led you to be so comfortable with saying something like that? Speaking so loosely. Yeah. That's what outrageous. It be. Outrageous. We're using SAT words. Outrageous. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, you making me think about
life. Hold
on. Ooh, okay. Let me see. All right. Is it okay to date if you're not ready for a relationship? Because I feel like that's what everybody's doing right now. People are just outside with no intentions. No intentions of marrying, settling down, kids. They just want to hunch all day.
So that's like, even to, I don't know. Well, you have to figure out why people are dating. Like, what's the point? And like you just said, that people dating with no intentions, no marriage. Well, it's because marriage is not glorified these days. Like, no one's glorifying, like, let's get married. They're just glorifying, like, let's have children and complain about it. Because then you become a single parent and figuring out why you're a single parent, but you didn't date the person you wanted to even marry.
Yeah. Ooh.
So it's just about the intention on what are you trying to get out of this? Like, where are we going with this?
What's the end goal?
What's the end goal? And a lot of people are just dating around with different intentions. I mean, we live right now in a city girl
hot girl
era, and we have, like, these high expectations for men or relationships that, like, they need to be spinning the bag, but you don't even know how to do that for yourself.
Yeah. You don't have good money management skills, or you know, if he gave you a bag today, do you know how to flip it?
Exactly.
You got 10K just sitting there. What you gonna do? You gonna buy a Birkin? Now you're broke again.
Exactly.
And looking dumb with a Birkin.
Exactly. And honey, that Birkin, you can't eat that.
You can't eat a Birkin,
you can't
bitch.
Eat it. You can't house it. You can't do nothing with it.
You gotta know how to flip the bag. Like, exactly. I was saying with my other guests, if you're gonna have a trick or you're gonna have somebody that's giving you large amounts of money, please know what you're doing with that amount of money.
Business. Open up.
Collect that money.
Something.
Make that your payroll. Fuck it. Shit. Hello. Collect the money. Cool. I got $2,000 on the way next week. Going to the savings. Another $2,000 going to the savings. I want to start a business. I'm throwing that to a business account. Like, these are the things you need to look into. Having a trick is glorified and it's cute, but if you're not doing anything with that money, then what's the point?
Right. And it's for the moment. Like, stuff like that is not long term.
Yeah.
And if that's the way that that's how you want to perceive yourself, that's exactly what you're going to get in return. And so you can't be mad when it's like, I'm not in a long term relationship.
Nobody's going to take you serious.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing or what kind of work are you doing for yourself in order to get there?
And people always watching, and looks fade. You a bad bitch today. 30 years from now, them titties are sagging. You probably had a kid or two. The body is not the same.
It's not the same.
Have something behind you that's backing you up that, you know, just makes you more marketable. You feel me? That makes you more marketable.
Exactly.
Like, don't just be out here aimlessly doing anything. And I feel like a lot of people are doing that now. I've been trying to intentionally date over the summer. And it really exposed what people are. It's horrible out here.
It is.
It is horrible.
I've heard.
Like, before, I wouldn't consider what I was doing was dating. I was just outside vibing, getting to know people, just like literally just adding people to the list. Like, hey, I'm bored today. Like, it was no type of structure. But now it's like, okay, I want a partner. My end goal is to have kids, have a family, have a nice house, have the whole, you know, American dream. Like, people are just out here like, oh, you look good. you got big titties. I see you on the gram. I want to fuck, and they make it known with no hesitation.
It's just crazy,
and it's like, whoa, you're 35.
Like, it's not. That's what I was like.
You don't want to settle
big
down.
Age, like what you like? All right, and then what? Like you have to think like, all right, so you get all the things, and then what? Like you're still the most successful, like money driven person is still lonely.
Very lonely with no kids. I always try to like, when I notice that a guy that I'm like giving the time of day is just out here doing anything, I make sure to bring up to them like, how old are you?
Right.
You don't have no kids. You don't have no prospects that you're looking to like lock down on. You're not intentionally dating.
Right.
So what are you doing?
Yeah. We got to bring back shame.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Honestly, a lot of people are just out here just doing anything, and we have to bring back shame.
You popping bottles every weekend. You have a savings. What are you celebrating?
What are you celebrating?
What are you celebrating? Do you have a savings? Do you have money? Like money put away for an emergency fund?
Right.
Like, are you thinking about these things? Like, these are people like, ooh,
what are we doing?
Whoa, that's how serious it's getting. Like, people are not thinking about this, and it's like, it's serious, crucial, because time going so fast. Time is waiting for nobody.
Right.
I just turned 26, like literally 2 weeks ago.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And it just hit me like, damn, like time is moving so fast.
Yeah, the blink of an eye.
And that's what made me realize, all right, Destiny, how was your first half of your 20s? You wasted your time with a bunch of nobodies.
Oh. But to even get back to the original question, I feel like dating builds character.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to date to know, like, all right, to be exposed to certain things that we don't want to be into.
I agree.
Like, you wouldn't know that you don't like, I don't know, like somebody who's always late if you didn't date somebody who's always late.
Yeah. You don't know what your triggers are.
Exactly. You don't know how, and then you don't know how to address certain things. Like, I've been in relationships where I had to look at like, all right, yes, they did me wrong, but what did I do within this relationship that was pretty fucked up?
Yeah.
You know, and so being able to, I wouldn't have been able to have those type of reflections if I didn't get into those relationships. If I didn't get into them and learn, like, I don't even like who I am around you. And I had to learn that, like, it's you, but something about this circumstance I'm not okay with, and I'm turning into an entirely different person. So
and if it's changing you for the worse, then that's not the person for you. Because I truly believe, like, your person or whoever you're meant to be with will only nourish your healthy side. Yeah, they will not bring out that angry, nasty side out of you. You won't always be agitated. Like, you really gotta assess, like she just said, how you act when you're around this person. How do you feel? Yeah. What's your mood right now? Like, are you irritated for no reason? Are you tense? Right. Are you easily annoyed?
And how do they respond to you being tense or annoyed?
Do they know how to handle every emotion? Because that's big too. A lot of guys or just partners in general who haven't like that doesn't have emotional intelligence. You don't know how to handle me in my moody side. Exactly. Maybe I'm not mad at you. Maybe it's something else, but you got to dig deep to find that.
Right. And I don't need you to respond to my attitude with attitude.
Now we both irritated. Now we arguing.
Like, are you nuts? Like what are you even doing?
What are you doing?
Why would you even do that?
Why not offer a foot rub?
Hello.
Offer me some wine.
Something.
Matter of fact, food fix everything. Bring me some food.
Bring
me some food. I swear that attitude go away so fast. Ask me how my day was. Ask if I'm okay. A simple, hey, you okay? What's going on with you? You tripping?
Just to even notice the little things. Instead, people like to respond like, oh, you always got an attitude. Oh, are you crazy? Like, why is that your response instead of saying, are you good? Because I noticed something is different.
But I feel like those qualities they're not learned. They're built within the person. If you don't have it, you don't have it. That's something that can't be taught. I had a partner like that. Like, literally, I work hard. Like, I dead ass do. I work long hours sometimes. I'm like always figuring out like this, like planning this, who's going to be next or what I'm doing next. Yeah. So it is a little overwhelming because I do everything on my own. Yeah. For sure. If I'm irritated, ask me what's going on. Ask me if I need help with anything.
Literally. The smallest things.
Hey, I know you're going to be working all day today. Do you want me to bring you lunch? Oh. Life is grand. Attitude going.
God. That's it. Like,
attitude is going.
What? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're working this hard, like, you just you do back to backs. Like, if you're working this hard, the last thing you're thinking about is food.
or sex.
Yeah, or hello. So it's just like, lighten my load, and people don't do that. Like, why can't you just I have all these things to do, and I still have to come home to cater to you?
And you still want me to hunch on you? Yeah. I'm irritated.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. Why isn't the bath ran already?
Something,
or just a nice gesture. Hey, I bought you some flowers. I was thinking about you.
I noticed how hard you've been going. I wanted to, show
people don't be like. I think the person that we're like, it's not even a specific person, but the person we're talking about, they don't look at the bigger picture. They look at like what's right in their face. Yeah. They don't think ahead. Like, hey, they working hard. She been working Monday through Friday. She had to do all of this week. Let me do something to just help her. That's a problem, though.
That is a problem.
That's a problem.
Because that's a lot of people. That's the way a lot of people respond is to get there, like to match.
Like,
my
you
attitude.
moody. Why you got attitude? Why are you responding like that?
I match energies. It's like huge. Why? Why are you matching my energy?
As a man,
right? First of all,
as a man, why are you matching my energy?
Are you like?
Are you okay? Are you okay? Like,
why
hello?
Are you thinking about doing that?
If you ain't do nothing, then they get guilty. Because why you think you did something?
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta dissect that.
Now
right.
we somewhere
now
else.
Let me go through that phone.
Right now, after a long day, now I gotta come home and go through your phone.
Right now, we'll go through your phone. You be a little too defensive,
right?
And you didn't even do nothing.
You didn't. It was me who had the long day.
Do you believe in going through phones?
I have, but I don't. Okay. I don't go through phones at all. I feel like whatever it is happening is gonna reveal itself. Mm-hmm. I have before, but it only revealed itself. Like, you go through a phone, you're gonna find what you're looking for.
You're gonna find. Trust me, I do. I'm a master go through the phone person. I'm trying to believe in that of it's gonna reveal itself, but me, I don't have time for it to reveal itself.
Yeah, but what are you doing with men that you have to feel like you're going through their phone?
I feel like I pick up on vibes. So if I feel like you've been acting a certain way all this time, and then I feel like you off, or you being defensive, or you just being purposely secretive, like, it's like, you're hiding something. And then my curiosity always takes over. So
that's your, like, let me go through that phone, like,
it eats me up. I'm telling, it eats me up so bad. I just be like, I gotta see what's in that phone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked instead?
I've asked before. But then it doesn't go well. Why you want to go through my phone? You always think I'm doing something.
No, ask like what me. I notice your mood and things like that is off. Like, what's going on? What changed?
Oh, I could try that. Wait, I could try that. Hold on. So something's up. Right? Is everything okay? Okay.
Right, because think about it. What we just said about, like, I just had a long day. I've been doing back-to-back work. The least you could do is think about me. I could argue that you need to think about that for vice versa. Mm-hmm. You know, like, this person is just tired, or, their mood has changed because they're overwhelmed. There's a lot of pressure on men to succeed.
It is.
Like, there's, especially in this day and age, like I said, like, there's a lot of pressure on men to make money. There's a lot of pressure on men to fulfill a woman. Mm-hmm. And I could only imagine that is stressful.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Now, I'm not saying that, if they're doing something for you to want to go to their phone, that's something completely different. I'm not talking about those, like, men who's cheating and stuff like that. But a man who's just trying to navigate through this world and not knowing their place because they don't make enough to satisfy the women that they want. So, you know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure. And that's like, maybe they working long hours or going out long nights, or maybe they feel like they need to be in the clubs popping bottles because that's the only type of woman.
That's a deeper issue. Yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what it is? I'm trying to be this more, like, I guess you could say, softer woman.
Okay.
Trying to thrive in my
softer woman.
Trying to thrive in my femininity, however you say it, like, and not be so, like, I want my answers. I need to know now. What you doing? Like, I'm trying to just let the man be a man. I feel like it was hard for me, though, because I've been doing everything on my own. So when you come from that, it's hard for it to be like, all right, I'm gonna let the guy do this, even though I can do this in 2.5 seconds. That I need to control. Yeah. Because if it's not done in a timely manner,
Yeah.
It's like, all right, fuck it, I got it. Because you take it too long.
So long.
And I don't have time for this. Like, please. But that's not, very demure of me. I'm trying to be demure. Not very mindful. I'm trying to be less combative and less, like, understanding. But I also want a man that's understanding of that and gives me grace, as well as just all I ask is just be there for me.
Yeah,
lighten the load. Everything else.
Ideal man. What kind of person you looking for? We're doing matchmakings right now. What we doing? Ideal,
like characteristic wise, right?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see. Great personality.
Okay.
Ambitious. Like you don't gotta be trying to go for president. Like it's not that deep. But like I'm a go-getter. I have an innovative mind. I'm always thinking. Like, I need you to be thinking. I hate a lackadaisical, just laid back. You just okay with how things is going. Yeah. Like, come on. Like, no, you got to always want more for yourself. Because I always want more for myself. I could be doing great right now, but I want to be a millionaire. Like, that's how I think. You feel me? Like, we got to get there.
Right.
Great with the household. I'm not going to say necessarily traditional, but like, take on most of the stuff.
Okay. What's most of the stuff?
Rent too damn high. Right. Take the rent. I don't want to pay the rent.
Listen, enough said with that. I get that.
Like somebody that's generous, like and thoughtful. I work hard, like I was saying for like the millionth time. I work hard, like just think of me, because that's how I think, or just very outgoing. Like, oh, let's try this. We never did this. Let's go pumpkin picking. We never went pumpkin picking. Let's try this new food. I seen this and thought about you. I know you like to try, like, I know you're a foodie. Let's go here. A gentleman, open the door. Like, regular shit.
That's not huge. That's all right.
Exactly. I'm not asking for much.
Listen, you get that question and it's a whole bunch of like things that's outrageous. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right.
I'm not a picky person. I'm really not. I like to, like, when I'm settled down for it, I like to literally just be laid up, watching movies, eating great food, and chilling. I'm very simple to please. I think so. And respectful. Don't just make me question your actions.
Right.
That's my only request. Don't make me question anything, because when I'm locked in, you're never going to have to question where I stand.
Oh, period. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that should be reciprocated.
Well, what kind of, you said ambitious, like, do they have to be in a specific, like, job?
No. Anything that you feel is profitable for you. If you want to be a construction worker, be the best construction worker you could be. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying, like, oh, you need to be in tech. You need to be a content creator. You need to be this, because, like, I don't want to expect that. As long as you making a decent amount of money and that can give us a comfortable life, I'm good with that. If you see a vision in something, you want to make chargers, make the fastest charger you could make. I'm going to support you, but you gotta do your I want to see you working. I don't want to see, I want to make chargers and I come home from a long day, you just on the phone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a pet peeve.
That irritates you ain't do what you did all day.
Right. I've been busting my ass. What you been doing?
That's my favorite question. Like, I'm like, how was your day? Did you do anything productive today?
Hello. Yeah, that is a huge pet
that irritates my soul, because I'd be like, yo, I'm tired. I've been working. And you, I'm looking for jobs. I'm doing this. I got this in the works. Nothing coming into fruition. Nothing ever in the works.
Just a bunch of bullshit that you're just talking
like, do
about.
the legwork. If you want something, go after it. That's my only request. And like, I'm not gonna be hounding you down, because shit does take time to like actually bloom. But if you're waiting for it to come to you, I hate that.
That's crazy.
Go get it. That's what you want. Go get it.
All right, I like it. I agree with what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not mad at it. Look, are you single? Right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Technically.
Wait a minute. Is somebody gonna get mad?
I'm confusing the viewers. I'm single. I'm taken. I'm married. Hey.
Is somebody gonna get mad about this response?
No, not necessarily. Because I'm over it.
Okay.
So we're gonna pull a card from the self-love deck. It is a self-discovery game that I do at the end of every episode with my guest. If it will open. Okay. All right. So it helps you like self-discover. It goes by your past, present, and future self. Okay. So you can pick a card.
Okay. Let's do that.
This is a great conversation.
Thank you. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
All right. So this says, are you gonna do one?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. This says, where are you giving too much?
Oh, that's a good one.
My day job. I'm giving too much of me to my day job, which is causing my personal job or my personal career and purpose to lack. So I'm definitely giving too much to the man and not enough to me.
I have a lot of, I'm like very gassy this episode.
Okay.
I have advice and I also agree with that. I agree with that. My advice to you is, well, can you switch your schedules? Can you make it part-time?
No.
Okay. Same. Mine is very demanding too. I say, and this is what I just learned myself, give your 5 to 9 the same energy you give your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like you really got to set the time out because it is very draining because all you want to do is go to sleep, probably watch a show, eat, and go to like literally, because that's what I be wanting to do. What I've tried to implement now, I bought a planner. I literally write everything down. Like, okay, this day I'm going to do this after work. I know I'm going to be tired as hell, but it got to get done.
It got to get done.
Because you do counseling, right?
Yeah, so I'm a clinical supervisor during the day.
Okay.
So it's with like mental health.
No, for your personal business.
For my personal business, yes, I own my own LLC called In.sessionmft. So it's intentional sessions. And so overall, what that is we have conversations and encourage conversations that we were once told that we were too young to have.
Ooh, okay.
And so you know how they say like stay in a child's place, but now we the adults and we have no idea how to navigate through our pressures and our strength or our struggles.
Because we were so just shut it down. Yeah.
So that is my overall brand of my actual business. I have a podcast as well called Uncomfortable Conversations.
I love that.
Where we have conversations, difficult conversations about certain things and how it relates to our upbringings or how it relates to what we've been exposed to, and to normalize it, because I'm not the only person who's going through something, and
we all going through something. Yeah. Everybody have their own battles. Exactly.
And the people of our community we always grew up on like, don't bring our family business to the streets. Like, don't, whatever happens in the home stays at home. So then you start isolating yourself, like this why me mentality. Like, why am I the only one going through this? It's like, no, you're not. You're just not talking about it.
Yeah. All right. So. Ooh. Drop the gem. It's a lot. So my question was going to be like, can you do virtual sessions? Maybe that can help.
Yeah, I do virtual. So I do virtual. I think just my overall, I just can't wait until my job, and I'm speaking this into existence, but my business will be my everything, like my biggest source of income. My
gotta
biggest,
claim it.
like, yeah, it definitely will.
It will be, because you setting the tone. If that's your mindset, it has no other option but to happen. So
I'm just like, I'm taking my time to figure out what, how to continue to get there. It's just,
you're gonna figure it out.
And I would like,
you might have to, and this is a big jump, you might have to give up that job. You pay the bills, but you gotta leap on faith sometimes. Stack some money.
That's one of the things I've been like thinking about. I'm so scared. Like,
pray about it.
Yeah, I have to.
Pray about it. Stack some money. And just go off faith and vibes. Yeah.
Oh, faith and vibes.
Faith and vibes. literally. So I'm going to read my question. Okay, it says, who are you in the process of becoming?
Ooh.
And this is a future question.
I love that.
I'm in the process of becoming my best self. I want to see who I'll be as like the best version of myself. I already seen myself at my lowest. Literally. I've been through so much. Like so much. I see myself at the lowest. I hate that bitch. I hate her. Woo. No, for real. But I hate and love her because she taught me how to deal with each milestone. And I feel like I'm at the moment in the best headspace I've ever been in. Yeah. I'm locked in. I'm intentional about who I want to become. I'm intentional about the people I surround myself with. I'm more aware of like what I'm tolerating, what I'm not tolerating.
Yeah.
I'm more okay with disappointment as before. I used to take it very personally, like very, very personally. I used to hate when people let me down because I know I used to always overextend myself. So I always expected myself from somebody else.
Yeah.
And I finally realized, like, it's okay. Everybody's not going to do the same things you're willing to do. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. Like today, I was supposed to have a few people on. Oh, I can't make it. Okay, no problem. Okay. No stress.
Yeah, don't major the minors.
Yeah. Exactly. Literally. So on that note, I really do appreciate you coming in today and dropping some gems. Thank you to my viewers for tuning in to another episode of the Hey Girl podcast. You can find us on Instagram at HeyYGirl with 3 Ys, HeyYGirl Pod with 3 Ys. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you like. Comment if you relate to anything we dropped, because we actually did talk about a lot of great topics.
Right.
Let them know where they can find you on Instagram, any socials.
Okay. So my personal Instagram is Keezy, so KeeYZZY. My business Instagram is In.sessionmft, so it's In.sessionmft. So yeah, you guys can follow me.
How could they book with you?
YouTube. You could email me at In.sessionmft. You can find me on my podcast is on Apple, Spotify, and iHeart, as well as YouTube. So yeah, same thing, In.sessionmft, or on Apple, Spotify, and iHeartRadio is Uncomfortable Conversation, INMFT.
All right, y'all. I heard it here first. Tune into my girl, because as you see, she's very knowledgeable.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
She will help you, of course. I'll bring it in. This was a good episode.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Later.